Hey guys, it's me, it's Queen Osset Haru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Asking Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, pass it on to someone else who may like it, and drop us a positive comment in the comment section. And stick around to the end of the video, because I have two cool comments that I'm going to read. So you might want to see if one of them is a comment that you left. So let's talk about something that somebody asked me online. A woman sent me a message and she told me that she had an Aquarius recently break up with her. And when she asked the Aquarius, why are you breaking up with me? It took her a little while to get an answer, typical. And finally he told her, after some prodding and poking, that he really doesn't like drama. And that she's always in some drama, starting some drama, responding to some drama, involved in some kind of drama. Then she told me that several other Aquarius in her life have complained about this in the past, way before now. So she said to me, what is the problem with Aquarius and drama? Now, this is not going to be all Aquarius, because some young Aquarius do get into drama. Some people like to hear the tea, you know, they're like, what's the tea? And I mean, the tea is interesting. I'm not going to hold you and act like, oh, you know, the tea isn't interesting. Sometimes it'd be like, oh, okay, ooh, oh, child, you know, it'd be like that. But a lot of times the tea is petty. It's either cold tea, corny tea, tea that shouldn't even be talked about, like just dissing people, judging people, like you ain't better than nobody, sometimes the tea is just stupid, and it goes back and forth, different people get involved, so most of the time I'm going to say that's why. Aquarius doesn't like drama because it's stupid and exhausting. I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm not even going to hold you today. I'm going to tell you straight up. Oh, and it's raining outside in case y'all hear that noise in the background. Aquarius find it to be stupid, juvenile, petty, unproductive, and half of the time not that entertaining. So that is why Aquarius have a tendency to stay away from drama. Like I said, younger Aquariuses, not so much. When I was younger, I was open to drama. I was very open to drama. Until I got into a relationship with a Cancer. That's what made me be like, And I started to back away from drama. I started to just stop responding to drama. Because Cancers, I'm going to tell y'all something about a Cancer. A low vibrational Cancer, maybe not the nice high ones, but a low vibrational Cancer will bring you more drama than you've ever had in your life. I think it's a thing with water signs, because according to astrology, water signs and fire signs, and people with fire moons and things like that have a tendency to be into that kind of thing. But I was messing with Voldemort, and I'm telling you, I've never had that much drama in my life. Ever, before or after. I've never had a situation that was that stupid, that dark, that petty, that blown out of control. I've never dealt with a person who, was so crazy, and brought so much drama and brought other people to help with his drama. I remember one time, he would make fake accounts to pretend to be other people to add to the drama. And one time, he had some woman, I don't even know who she was. Some woman just sent me, this information. I think I don't even remember what it was. It was so long ago and so stupid, but she sent me something and I responded to her and I was like, sis, what are you doing? What are you doing? Because to me, it was kind of obvious that he put her up to this, So I'm telling you, if you piss off a Cancer, or have a relationship with a low vibrational, narcissistic, psychotic, sociopathic, whatever the diagnosis, if you have a Cancer that's really off enough, or they're just low vibration, period, no diagnosis at all, they will bring you more drama than you have ever imagined. They will bring you a soap opera. Okay? And some of you out there right now know exactly what I'm talking about. You've been stalked by one. You probably had them crying, threatening to commit suicide on the phone, all kind of stuff. So after dealing with Voldemort, I was like, I can't. That drama was exhausting. Just responding to it, dealing with it, waking up to disturbing emails, waking up to him calling on the phone. You know, I've changed the number. He done got it from somebody else. Or he calling at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm telling you, after all of that drama, I started to avoid it. Because it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun. The whole thing was not fun at all. And so I started to avoid drama. And I started to avoid it with him and his minions. He had his ex calling me, all kind of stuff. Then other people I, ran into, friends or not friends, more drama. And I just started not responding to it. Because I've noticed that most drama happens, like in modern times, most drama happens on the internet. Most drama happens on your phone, places like that. So I just started being very proficient with overusing my block button. And as soon as somebody starts some crap, I block them and move on. I do it here on Asking Aquarius. As soon as somebody come in the comment section with that bullshit, hide user, hide user, I just do it immediately. I don't have time for it. And this is what I'm talking about. We avoid it because it's exhausting, it's petty, it's unnecessary. It doesn't get you anywhere, and it's old and people hold grudges for years and years, and it's just like Aquarius are not the one. And like I said, when we're younger, we are more likely, and if we're low vibrational, we will keep it going into, older age. But most Aquarius are exhausted by it, annoyed by it, and they just don't want to deal with it. And most of us just stop responding to it. I've seen this pattern happen with a lot of Aquarius. I don't know if they run into somebody like I did and you just like no more, or if they over time just got tired of it. But over time, a lot of Aquarius, as they get older, start to avoid drama like the plague. Okay? So I understand that you like gossip. I understand you like getting the tea. Like you told him, you like getting the tea. You like getting the gossip, You like that kind of thing. I understand that. And that's cool if that's what you want to do. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your time. I think it's unproductive, but it's your time. It's your time to be productive with or not, okay? So I got that, but I'm going to tell you that in most cases, that means that an Aquarius is not going to be in a relationship with you, especially if it's constant. We're going to head for the hills. And it doesn't matter how much we like you. It doesn't matter how great the sex was. If we find ourselves consistently in situations that are dramatic and, petty and that kind of thing, we're not going to stay in those situations, especially as we start to get older. So if I were you, I would either stop with the drama, or I would get with somebody who was just as dramatic as me. Get with somebody who loves it. Maybe a Leo. Leos like to be seen and all that kind of stuff. And Aries maybe. Get with somebody who's into it. That's what I would say. If that's something that you really are into, I don't think it's really something I would keep going if I were you, because those situations can turn very negative. But if you want to, do it and just get with somebody who likes it too. Somebody who is just as interested in it as you are. That relationship will probably be a crazy one, but if that's what you want to do with your time, it's your time to do it with. Okay? All right, so let's take a look at the comments that I wanted to read. Number 1, Old School Aqua, what's up? Old School Aqua said, I love the way you were so in tune and informed on our shared astrology sign. I find other signs that have not so good experience with us. They didn't understand anything about us. So thank you for clearing the myths about us. I agree with you 100%. That's one of the reasons why I do so many videos about the Aquarius, because Aquarius are so misunderstood And I realized from talking to other sun signs that they always misjudge our motivations. I don't know why. I don't know where the hell that shit comes from. I'd be like, what are you thinking? But wherever it comes from, it don't come from us. So I have come to find that people who are Aquarius understand Aquarius. My buddy Rich Locke, Rich has a channel out here on YouTube. Many of you know him. He understands Aquarius. He's Aquarius. And it seems like to me that people who understand us the most generally are Aquarius. The other 11 signs are baffled by us. And I don't understand why, because I am Aquarius and I'm looking at them like, hello, it's self-explanatory. But obviously it's not. I think that, but obviously it's not. This message came from Xavier Reed. Xavier has received one of the highest numbers of hearts from me. That's what's up. That means you got a lot of good things to say. So Xavier said, challenging the black leaders in my community to stand with us and provide resources. Contacting activists with platforms, patrolling black neighborhoods, policing the police, buying from black-owned businesses, and protesting are the actions I've decided to take. So I was talking about the civil unrest that's going on in the United States. And I said we all have to find a way to help in ways that we feel comfortable. These are the ways that Xavier feels comfortable working with. I like these. Number one, the reading I did talked about pulling in the elders. Great idea to start with pulling in the leaders in the community and the elders. I love that a lot. Getting them to provide resources. They have them, they should provide them. Activists with platforms, that's what's up. So they can put it on their, pages and get more people aware of what's going on and hopefully change more minds, which was card number 2, the perception, the air card, the mind. And let me see, patrolling black neighborhoods. Yeah, we should be. Black people should be patrolling our own neighborhood. We should have like a neighborhood watch, like all kinds of people, all kinds of groups of people have neighborhood watch. We should have a neighborhood watch, and we should be out there praying on the corners, walking the streets, making sure women get home safely from the bus stop, making sure kids aren't vandalizing, people aren't robbing, raping, looting, whatever. We should be policing our own towns. And a lot of people are, actually. I've seen that online. And we should do that all the time. We shouldn't have to call the cops. I should be able to stop a black woman and say, hey, sister, that's not cool. And her be like, even if she's angry, me and her deal with that. And whatever that behavior is, move on. Instead of having to call the police and get other, entities involved. I mean, I do call the cops. I haven't called the cops in many, many, many years. But if I needed them, I call them. I'm not even going to pretend like I wouldn't. But it's a lot of cases when we don't. And if we were policing our own neighborhoods and doing the right thing, we wouldn't need them as much. Buying from black-owned businesses, yes. This is a good one, helping to build up the community. And he also mentioned policing the police. A lot of people do this of all color. I've seen people do this on TV, and I'm like, look at y'all. They'll take their cell phone and they'll stand there with their phone while the cops are doing whatever they're doing. Now, I don't know the legalities of this because I think it's different. I don't know what it is from state to state, but I think this is legal. I think at least in most places it might be. So check and find out, is it legal in your county? Because policing the police could help. In the case of George Floyd, unfortunately, it didn't, because there were people standing there taping, and that man still leaned on that man's neck until he stopped breathing in front of all those people and a camera. His white supremacy and hatred had blinded him to the point where he didn't even realize, dog, you on camera. If I was somebody like him, I would be trying not to be seen. I would be trying to be under the radar. So he's not even sneaky with it. He just open with it. So somebody like him policing in that way may not be helpful, but I think that in most cases it will be. So just, standing there like, I'm just recording officer, just making sure that this black man makes it home, that's something I would do if I saw somebody pulled over or something like that. So that could be helpful for people who feel confident in doing that. I don't think everybody would feel confident doing that. It might be fearful, and rightfully so. All right, it's time to go. So if you would like to have a reading done, please email me. All my information is underneath this video. Likewise, if you want to send me a gift, my wish list is underneath this video. My email, if you want to chat with me. I'm also on social media, so that information is underneath this video. And I also have merch. I rarely mention it. I just recently decided I wanted to order a mug. I have merchandise. I have t-shirts and all kind of stuff. This is Asking Aquarius. So that's underneath this video as well. All right, guys, it's time for me to get going. Come back soon because I got a lot more to say. See ya.